Hey guys, Short Stack Survival here. Today we're going to talk about a product that was developed for ergonomics, but it also helps those of us with tiny little hands. That's right, tiny little hands. And that's a product from Emissary Development. It's the paddle shifter kit for Surefire X300s. It gives you a little bit more ergonomics when activating the weapon mounted light. And also if you have a hard time reaching the light switch, it gives you just a little bit more reach. We're gonna be installing it on a Glock 17 with a Surefire X300V for Vampire. We're gonna be testing it, seeing how well the fit and finish is, and also see if it's compatible with our T-Rex Arms Ragnarok Holsters. I'm super excited about this product. Without further ado, let's dive down to the table and take a closer look. So this is the Glock I've been putting together for my significant other. I think it's pretty badass. Glock 17 Gen 4 and the IR capable Surefire X300V. So I'm gonna set one of these aside for my Smith & Wesson, and let's just open this up. Let's see what's inside. A little itty bitty super glue. I think this is the tool, the paddle itself. Very cool. So we're gonna replace that with this, but this is the right-handed kit, as you can see there. And so this one is gonna go on this side. On the back here, there's a QR that you can scan and get the instructions. And there's a little video there that you can watch. Okay, let's pull the flashlight off. So it says to remove the batteries before proceeding, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh shit, the bar is bent. That is super weird. Look at that. I don't like that. The bar was bent, so I just used a pair of pliers to bend it back where it should be. That was concerning, but hey, nothing a little pair of pliers can't fix, so. So you get this install tool, and then you get this removal tool thing. So this is my little Fix-It Sticks kit. So I'm gonna use that. So you just get this little tool and get it in there somehow. And it allows you to kind of left, right, left, right. There's this metal part that I was pushing up on, and all you want is the plastic piece off. So hopefully I didn't kind of mess that up. I think I might have pushed it up a little bit. That was my bad. I was trying to do it on camera, so really it should only be right here to get the plastic off. I just tested it and it still works just fine, but there'll be a little bit bigger gap right in here than there normally is. So just make sure you get it in just slightly and rock it back and forth. And I probably should have guessed that something was wrong, because I was like, gosh, why isn't that coming off? I tried to kind of bend it back, but I think it's just kind of wonky now. So anyway, we're just gonna roll with it. So once you get that piece off, then you're just trying to get this thing on, and so you go underneath here and then you can put this. It's hard to push it as hard as you can, but you just got to fully seat it. Pull these apart. Now we can test fit it. It's a lot closer to the frame, so let's make sure that it works with her holster. So now what they want us to do is take that back off and do it for real this time. Use some super glue, basically. So we just have to pull this off. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so the next step is we're gonna put some super glue right there. They highly recommend you use gloves. I've gotten super glue on my hands before and it's not fun, so we'll go ahead and do it. I just love these itty bitty super glues, they're so cute. Oh shit. I just got super glue all over my pad here. It says don't use too much, so hopefully that's not too much. Put that under there. There we go, got it. Give good firm pressure here. And then it says to just carefully pull that apart. So there it is, the new lever. Check that out. Very cool. Let's see. Oh shit, I forgot to put the batteries in. Hold on. I'm just having one of those days, you know? One thing after the next. I just can't win. Okay, there we go. First impressions, very cool. I think that'll make it a lot easier to interact with the flashlight, so you can activate it as needed. You can even momentary push it on. It is harder to push it on here than it is when you push it there. You can only push the paddle in one direction. Say you want to push up, you can, and it's activated, right? But you cannot push this side down. You can't push because it interferes here. So you can only push it down, back up to neutral, or push it momentary on. So again, it's down, back up to neutral, momentary on. And so if you're a right-handed shooter, there's no issue there. Even if you have this installed and occasionally you want to do one-handed drills, you still have the original switch, so you can still push it up, down, and then push it on. So just keep that in mind, that it does kind of limit the function of the X300 a little bit. But that's why you want to choose the correct dominant side, right-handed versus left-handed. So I'm gonna quickly install it on my Surefire X300. Now that I really know what I'm doing, I think I can do a little bit better job of getting that plastic piece off. Make sure you take off the appropriate side. Just kind of pull it off. There we go. So there's a thicker and a thinner side. The thin side goes on this side and the thicker side goes on the opposite side. So just right there. If you kind of rock it, it helps. So in comparison to the one I kind of caught on the metal, I mean, you can definitely notice there's a sizable gap. So, you know, just be careful if you do get this tool caught underneath the metal, you risk tweaking that bar. So that is the shifter on this Smith & Wesson. So this is once again a T-Rex Arms Ragnarok, and no issues whatsoever, as you can see. So now it's time for prime time and getting it super glued in there. So I put the super glue on like I did on the Glock. Make sure that this tool here is pushed all the way in, so that way when you're putting pressure down, it's not preventing it from seating fully. So that was one issue that I had. And then just again, keep in mind that there's a thin side and a thicker side, and that coincides with the side of the metal that is, the gap is smaller or thicker. This one definitely seems to be fitting much, much better. When you're done, you want to pull this apart. I think that turned out really, really nice. Second time's a charm. I'm not affiliated with this company in any way, so I don't get any money off of showing you guys this product. Pretty cool concept, I dig it, especially somebody with short little fingers like me. It definitely makes for a nice little upgrade to your Surefire light. So I like having it kind of nested in this area. It's very intuitive. And then you can still push, or you can hit it from the top. Just know it's not the length of your finger that matters, it's how you use it that really counts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to miss out on future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video.